does all of it by hand. She's an amazingly talented artist. If you are going to order, and this is especially if it's for a gift, such as like a birthday or Christmas or whatever, and you're in the U.S., you want to give yourself a little bit of extra time because she is in the U.K., and so it can take a little while for it to cross the pond, especially with the ever-present shipping issues. If you're a fan of our Wednesday night Traveler game, we do have a website for that game via Obsidian Portal. If you're watching on Twitch, you can scroll down. There should be a tile there. If you don't see those tiles, click on my profile image and they should pop up for you. The adventure log on that site is written in the manner of Traveler news articles, and it deals mostly with stuff that's going on all over the Trojan Reach. However, there is a lot of it that filters in from outside the Reach as well, from the greater Imperium. And as the players are becoming more and more notorious, they are developing more of a penchant for being front and center on the page, and or on front page, and so you'll see more and more of their activity showing up. If you like the content, please go to the front page and give us a thumbs up. We do like to see those fan likes, and we hope you enjoy the content. So, let's see. For those who weren't here last week, just a quick recap. So, you bravely ran away from the Frost Giant Lair, and you were contacted by Princess Sarissa, who wanted you to come back to Maelstrom, and when you get there, her father, King Hecaton, and her thank you profusely. They have determined that the blue dragon, commonly known as the Doom of the Desert, Iymrith, has been responsible for all of this chaos in the regions, and is attempting to take advantage of the situation with the giants' ordning having been broken. And so King Hecaton wants to take the fight to Iymrith and put an end to this. And so it will be, let's see, it will be Hecaton and Sarissa and 4 of their trusted storm giants. They have names. They are important. So their names are Namir, Orlecto, Shaldor, and Vasha. And the giant, his plan is that because they are, of course, giants, the plan is that they will make the initial frontal assault, and they'll draw the fire of whatever forces are at Iymrith's lair. Meanwhile, you guys will sneak in the back, and you can get into the lair proper to hopefully confront Iymrith. They do give you a couple of potions in order to help you with this. The first potion is a potion of giant size. And to tell you what that does, because it's pretty cool. So when you drink this potion, you become huge for 24 hours if you're a medium or smaller creature. Otherwise, the potion does nothing. For that duration, your strength becomes 25 if it isn't already higher, and your hit point maximum is doubled. Your current hit points are doubled when you drink the potion. In addition, the reach of your melee attack increases by 5 feet. Everything you're carrying is also increased. When rolling for weapons enlarged in this manner, roll 3 times the normal number of dice. For example, an enlarged longsword would deal 3d8 slashing damage instead of 1d8. After 24 hours, when the effect ends, any hit points you have above your hit point maximum become temporary hit points. The other potion... I believe it was a healing potion. Yeah. Yeah, they give each of you a greater healing potion as well. And so the giants have decided that they are going to ride rocks to the Anarak Desert, which is quite a ways. And they invite you to just fly with them. And when they reach the Anarak Desert, and they're close to Iymrith's Lair, they dismount, and the rocks decide to hide in the or roost in these desert crags, while the rest of you continue the journey on foot. And so the giants are attacking from the north. The first group with Princess Sarissa, Namir, and Vasha up in the northeast. And then the second group is King Hekton, Orlecto, and Shaldor. The... Yes. Ah, Jet. Who's got the jet background? There we go. So,
It's a jet.
Yeah. So this lair is actually it is an ancient, looks like Colosseum, and the one of the things that Iymrith, Doom of the Desert, is known for doing is she can create or summon gargoyles. And so she has this army of gargoyles guarding her lair, and they have 2 trebuchets set up. One is here, and the other is here. And the trebuchets, I mean, because they're storm giants, I mean, they're not very stealthy. And so the gargoyles immediately see these storm giants and start to open fire with the trebuchets. And the way the way they are equipped, the trebuchets can fire every other round. So they are all completely aware of the giants coming in. And meanwhile, down here, we have you guys. I need to throw in Pyrex. 1, 2. No weaving today?
No, him and CL are doing that family gathering thing down in LA.
Ah, okay. So we will remove Weavin and replace him with a Hyrex.
No, but as far as I know, everything should be back to normal next weekend, or no, you're gone next weekend, right?
I am gone next weekend, yeah. So, yeah, just to remind everybody, no game next week. I will be on vacation. We'll be going to the Hermiston Rodeo and then camping at Lake Wallowa. Wallowa Lake, however you want to say
So
it.
the following Saturday, we should be back on track.
Right, right. Looking at the... What the fuck is the player's handbook?
What you doing crazy now? What you doing crazy now?
Just to make sure, we're still level 11, right?
Correct.
Okay.
They're-
I'm level 12.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys should be level 12.
Okay, I was out last week, so I wasn't sure.
Right, you got
Right,
that
right.
right at the end.
That works for X. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What the fuck? So you guys are coming in from the southeast corner. And like I said, the idea was that you would kind of sneak in and flank everything and try to find a way into the lair proper. The Colosseum itself is not the lair, that's the top of the lair. So the giants do know that she has a vast cavern underneath that is her actual lair, and where her hoard is, etc., etc. So, how do you guys want to approach this? The first thing that you do see, though, is... I might find the number for that. God damn. So you see 3 tents surrounded by a smoldering campfire right here. And you don't see really a whole lot going on there. You just see these tents. And the tent fabric is very brightly colored. It's like a bright red and gold color with crisscrossing design patterns on the fabric. So do you guys want to stealth? How do you, it's up to you guys to discuss how you want to handle this.
If you guys want, I can burn a spell slot, do invisibility, and do a quick circle fly overhead and see if I can spot anything further out.
That seems wise.
I shall do that.
Okay, so you go invisible.
Seems like a useful use of a spell slot for intelligence gathering. So yeah, I'll do some, just basically do a nice big wide circle.
Okay.
Like, let's say like around this area, just kind of.
Just around the amphitheater, more or less?
Yeah, just kind of circle around the top of the amphitheater, swing back by the tents.
Okay.
Look lower, circle back up with the party.
So you count. Well, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Let's see. That's not his strong suit, but we'll give it a try. That's going to be a 14.
Okay. So you obviously immediately see that there are these two trebuchets. And you count more than 30 gargoyles.
That's a lot of gargoyles.
That's a lot of gargoyles. But the trebuchets are actually manned by 4 gargoyles each. And, one is here. And then the other is on the other side. And just like the ballista, one of the gargoyles or 2 of the gargoyles will load it, one of the gargoyles will aim it, and the last gargoyle fires it. So it can be fired every other round.
And which direction are we expecting the giants to come from?
From the northwest and the northeast. They are starting all the way up here. And all the way up here.
Okay, I see him now.
In the center of, with a 14, you notice 3 other things. In the first thing, the most obvious, is that in the center of the Colosseum, here, you see that there is a large hole that goes underneath, that is just poked into the ground, looks like a sinkhole underneath and into the bowels of this Colosseum, and you see that it's hard to see down in there. It does indeed look like a sinkhole, though. You see that there is a pile of sand and rubble at the base, but it's hard to see any further. It's dark. The other thing you notice is that there is a tunnel that goes underneath the bleachers, as it were, here, and you see the same thing here. And last but not, I'm sorry, what was your question?
Oh, on the trebuchets, are they like bolted into or fastened to the Colosseum that I can tell, or are they just kind of freestanding?
No, they're on wheels. They can be aimed.
Oh, okay.
And then you see that there is what used to be a structure here, and you see a set of stairs that go down underground.
Huh. So yeah, I definitely relay all that to the party so we have a better idea of what we want to do.
Okay, so what is your guys' plan?
Plan? We don't need no stinking plan.
Is the trebuchet size, would it be considered huge?
Yeah, I would say that a trebuchet would be
Yeah.
in the huge range.
Huge. If they're throwing anything worth a damn, they're big.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe we can go. So is it just like flat terrain all the way out around this? It's like a desert, right?
Yeah, I mean, this here, you can see that there is some variation in, dunes where the wind has blown the sand up around the edges. But aside from that, yeah, it's mostly just flat terrain. And it is, of course, hot in the daytime, but fairly quickly it cools off to a quite chilly temperature in the night.
Okay.
But it's not going to work out. The repelling blast only works on creatures. I was going to see if I could use it to knock over the trebuchet, but nope.
And nobody knows anything like stone shape, or like if we get in one of these really quick and block it off so nothing can follow us in. That's the only other thought I really had. I guess if I wanted to choose an entrance, I'd want to choose the stairs. down the middle. Plus the walls on the structure could provide some cover if we just want to rush in.
Well, so we're talking about bypassing the gargoyle fight.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I don't know. I don't have much of a plan.
Well, I think that might have been what the Giants were talking about, is that they're going to deal with this stuff out here while we sneak in the back. I mean, that sounds like what they're hinting at.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to fight the gargoyles, I can probably use sneak over, then use fireball on the trebuchet and mess it up. At least put a hurting on the guys trying to operate it.
I guess the question is, do we try and sneak in here or do we dash over here? Because that's kind of... I don't know how quick anybody is. I know we don't have very good stealth as a group.
Well, in a dash action, we should be able to get most of the party to the tent, so we might be able to sneak our way over there.
Yeah, let's try and sneak over behind this tent, and then if it's no good, just make a dash for the stairs.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Anybody else have thoughts?
That's good. I'll fly low on my broom.
Okay.
Steve's still invisible, so he's good.
So they're sneaking to where?
I think there's you guys are sneaking to the stairs, or are you sneaking to the tents?
We're sneaking behind this tent, and then if we're discovered, we're just going to make a dash for the stairs over here.
Okay.
But hopefully be able to sneak the rest of the way.
Okay.
And we're going to do some James T. Kirk tuck and rolls the whole way, looking back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So how big are those squares? 5 feet?
Yeah, we're just gonna go with 5 feet.
Oh.
Hold on a second here. Two. Of course. Naturally, because fuck the gargoyles, right? Okay, so first thing everybody can do, go ahead and make your stealth checks.
So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Do they have any idea what's in the tunnels or underneath?
No clue.
No.
They just know that it is the lair of an ancient blue dragon named Iymrith, Doom of the Desert.
Oh. But they're trying to get to the dragon?
Yeah, they want to kill the dragon.
Well, I don't like killing dragons. Okay. Alright.
I got a soft 20 myself.
Nice.
I am sure that I'm going to fail, so I'm going to cast greater invisibility on myself.
I got a 3, but I'm on my broom, so I'm not making footfalls.
Cause I'd be right there with Gailey, but clomping all the way. So
So can I actually take a different route? Because they're going to the tents, right?
They're going behind the tents to this stairwell right
To
here.
that stairwell.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go to the wall there.
Here?
Yeah, like in the shadow of the wall.
Okay.
I wanna
Yeah,
be-
there's a tunnel here too that leads
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah. My stealth is going to suck, so I don't want to bring any attention to me that will then fall on them. So I want to go over.
So you guys can go ahead and put in your initiatives.
Quator's got a 21 and Steve got a 15 but invisible.
Okay.
Katie, do you want to get a vigilant blessing and roll that again?
Sure.
Okay. You consider yourself blessed.
10 better.
Well, yeah, it's better than a 1. I don't know if something bad happens when you get a 1, but
Sorry, what did Hyrex get?
For an ish?
Yeah.
6. Right down there with the gargoyles.
Wow. So between Smokey and Zinquinol, which of you wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Man, that is a big initiative stack. So, let's see. Sarissa. Is going to move there, and she hurls a lightning bolt at the. Actually, no. Before she moves, she's going to hurl a lightning bolt at the ballista. And the ballista takes 54 points of damage. You see splinters fly up. It's partially on fire, but it's still in action. And she then moves to here. Vasha. Vasha's going to do the same thing. And it takes another 54 points of damage. And so this trebuchet, rather, is no more. Just mark it that way. And then he is going to, not quite that far. He's going to move there. Cleotaris. So what did Cleotaris get for her stealth?
21.
Okay. Cleotaris is fairly well stealth. Where would Cleotaris like to go?
Did that count as an action, or did we do that beforehand?
You got that beforehand.
Then she will do. She can get just to the edge of the tents on that dash.
Okay.
Actually, no, she's a camera. So she can go another 60 feet. She's going to go ahead and scout ahead of the rest of the party.
Okay.
So go all the way that far.
So you kind of, as you run past these three tents, and the campfire is smoldering. It's not, it's not a fully lit campfire, but it is smoldering. So clearly somebody's been here recently, and Cleotaris notices that there's a single bedroll in each of the tents, but they are all unoccupied, and she can make a survival check if she wants.
That's going to be a 12.
Okay, so she notices from the three tents there are three sets of tracks that lead to this structure that she's running to. But they're not footprints. They are like wavy lines in the sand.
Snake people.
So let's.
It's Earthworm Jim. So as a free action, I'll just kind of she'll wave her arm to indicate to everybody it's clear to come on follow.
Okay. Over here, Orlecto does not hurl a lightning bolt. He runs 100 feet this way. Now, King Hekaton runs to here. And King Hekaton does indeed, he throws a lightning bolt. The trebuchet takes 54 points. Again, splinters fly everywhere in an explosion, and it's partially on fire. And he yells out that Iymrith is a coward and is not, too much of a coward to be willing to come out and face them herself. And poking up out of the middle, the big hole in the middle of the Colosseum, or the amphitheater, you see this gargantuan blue dragon poke her head out. And get a really shitty initiative score. She just can't leave well enough alone. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Ooh, Steve knows the plan. Steve also wants to fight a dragon. It's a tough choice. Well, for now, Steve is invisible, so he'll fly out to here and but fly up a little bit. So I guess with angles, probably more like this area. Go up high so he can kind of see what's going on, get a better view.
Okay.
Still invisible.
What was Steve's stealth check?
15, I think.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Was that all of Steve's turn, or?
Oh yeah, so double movement and yeah,
Okay.
that's about all he can do at the moment.
Let's see. Sheldor. Is he in here? Yes. Sheldor is going to.
It puts wings on Steve.
Bring it to there, and he throws a lightning bolt.
There's Steve's wings.
And this particular this trebuchet is no more. Let's see here. Scaly, what would you like to do?
I will double move on my broom to there.
Okay. The mirror is going to double move. To there. Oh, Iymrith. Iymrith.
So weren't we going downstairs to find the dragon?
That was the idea, but she has poked her head up.
So are we still going downstairs then?
Maybe. Attack her toe.
Right?
Well, okay, they're gonna wail on her while she's up here, and then if she's in danger, I'm sure she'll retreat back into the hole, and then we'll be there and finish her off. I'm guessing.
Hold on here. I need. There's something I forgot to do. God damn it.
I think you forgot to have Iymrith take a full rest, and so she has no lair legendary actions.
Yes, you're on to me. I'll just
She hasn't had her morning coffee.
Mm-hmm.
just put that over here, kind of off the map. Because, you know, our initiative stack isn't big enough. So, Iymrith, does not notice you guys running around. And she... What does she do? is going to make a... Well, the first thing that she's going to do is use Frightful Presence. So that means everything within 120 feet of her. Let me see if that affects you guys.
Wow.
It does affect you guys. Yes.
Mm.
On here. So you guys need to make... Everybody needs to make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw.
Is it who's that next to Clitoris?
Kaylee, I think.
Yep.
Scaly, you're gonna get a +4.
Okay, so I got a 29.
Oh, well, then you say.
Thank you.
And I want to say Clitoris is immune to fear.
Clitoris, yeah, we looked that up last week.
Yeah, I believe it. So,
Well, then Scaly would be immune as well.
let's see.
So I
Yeah.
fail, but if I had that, I would succeed. So if I run towards them on my turn, am I no longer frightened?
Correct. So anybody within 10 feet of Clitoris is immune to fear.
Okay, but I have fear right now. I failed.
Right. So that means that you cannot willingly move closer to the dragon, and I believe, let's see here, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. And I mean, she's gargantuan. You're going to see her over over these
Well, I think
risers.
she was saying that if she runs to Clitoris, would it?
Yes, if she gets within 10 feet of Clitoris, she is no longer frightened.
And that's a viable direction for you to run.
Yep.
Run towards the paladin. Save me! Save me!
Run towards the light, Carol Ann.
What about Zinquinol? What'd you got?
I got 15, so I failed.
So you are also scared. And what about Hyrex?
I'm looking. I have something.
Yeah,
that-
and Hyrex.
something that creates immunity to fear, but I can't find it. I'm looking.
Hyrex is also scared. Nah, okay. And then he's going to, or Iymrith is going to make a bite and 2 claw attacks on Namir.
What was the DC on that?
20.
Oh shit! Yeah, Steve failed. Which also means he will drop his invisibility.
Now-
because
Scaly, you have dragon scale, don't you?
No, it was me, and I did roll with advantage, and
Oh.
I still failed.
Okay. All right. Thought I would double check that. So the bite attack hits. I'm just going to use averages. So he takes 20. Claw attack. Hits for another 16. And second claw attack. Yeah, that's another hit for another 16. She goes over. God, this again. God damn it, roll 20. They're like, oh, look how great we are. We're adding all these features. Okay, well, just stop because you're breaking all the features that have worked for many years. So that is what Iymrith does. Down here, Hyrex, what would you like to do? Or would you want to go up to this building still?
Can't. Right?
Oh yeah, you're frightened. You can't move closer.
I'll run towards the paladin, I guess.
Okay. What's your movement?
35.
So if you dash,
70.
you can get right to there. A scared dwarf comes running past Steve. Wah! Smokey.
Steve feels him.
Smokey, what would you like to do? Run away!
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Effort Strike on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then dash. So that should give me 80 feet, I think.
I was going to say 900, but it's over 9,000.
So I can make it to the tent, but I'm still frightened. So.
Yes. All right. Zinkodalon, what would you like to do?
Same these. I'm going to dash to the tents.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, be smarter than the inanimate objects, guy. If you could do it, I believe in you.
Okay. All right. So here's a sidebar question. If I were to convert character classes from the old Star Wars D20 game to 5th edition, would there be any interest in running a 5e Star Wars game?
Sure.
That would be interesting.
I think I know enough to play.
Well, I mean, you know enough about 5th edition to play, so yeah, I don't know. It might be one of my next projects. I might start converting things over. Just wondering if there was any interest in that.
I played a different Star Wars game a while back ago that was fun.
The gargoyles. May not do much. Oh my god. Okay, so the gargoyles, these 4, see you guys. They got a really good roll. Steve, they don't see Steve. Zink, what'd you get for yourself?
I burnt a slot and did greater invisibility.
Okay, so they don't see you.
Well, didn't we determine that being frightened drops your
Oh, does it? I don't know.
Well, if it's greater invisibility, it would not. But I don't. Frighten doesn't. Frighten wouldn't affect your concentration. So.
Okay, then yes, he's still visible.
So they don't see Steve or Zinc. Hyrex, what'd you get? Do you remember? Oh yeah, they see you.
All right.
What about Smokey?
I got a soft 20.
Okay, they see you. What about Cletaris? She got a 22. Yeah, she got a 22.
21, I think.
And Scaly.
1.
Oh yeah. So.
Or no, I got a 1 initiative. I got a 3 stealth.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help.
I'm an elf. I look like an elf, but I can't sneak anywhere.
Perfect.
Taurus is standing so still next to him like Drax. You can't see me.
I'm going to move him down here so I can actually see him. He can't make it.
Wait. He just moved within 5 feet.
He did.
Did he just make an up, create an opportunity attack?
He did, but you're at disadvantage.
Alright.
You can go ahead and make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Alright. The 23 hit.
It does. Okay. Okay. So they are all going to make what attacks they can. So first on Scaly, he is going to make a bite and a claw attack. Soft 20 to hit.
Okay.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And his claws, 16 to hit.
Yep.
For 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
On Clitaris, same thing. Nat 20
Oh, shit.
for 9 piercing damage. Oh. Stupid gargoyle. He goes to make his claw attack. I will give Clitaris she can take an opportunity attack if she would like. The gargoyle overreaches and presents himself for an opportunity attack.
She'll take it. Scimitar to the stomach. 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Nice. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, and then on Hyrex, same thing. Yeah, he's going to miss with a 10. Shit, he's going to miss with a 9. Here goes the unstoppable dwarf again. Meanwhile, these gargoyles here. We're going to make one roll as a group. That's a mess. That's a hit. For 5, or I'm sorry, 20 on Vasha. These 3, I'm going to move down here. These 4. We're going to make 2 attacks on King Hecton. First one is a miss. Second one is a miss. These 3 are going to do the same over here. Miss. That's a hit. For another 20 on Orlenko. These 4. There. And the last 4 are just going to stay where they are at. Princess Sarissa. Fuck it. She's going to move in and she is going to make 2 great sword attacks on Iymrith. Because why not? God, what is their AC? Ridiculous. Miss. There's a hit for 30. On initiative count 20, a lair action happens. Dun, 65.
Lair action. It turns on mood music.
Crystal ball.
Yes, yes.
You hear the sweet tone note.
I believe it's Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye that begins to play.
Right, yeah. Features. Here we go. Yeah. Maybe that. Okay, so Iymrith looks at Princess Sarissa, and beneath Sarissa appears a large sinkhole. But she does not fall into the pit. Sarissa jumps to the side just in time and does not fall into this sinkhole. She actually dodges away from it. Vasha, I'm just going to speed this along. Vasha. Vasha takes out one of the gargoyles. If I can get to it. Come on. We're back finally to Clitaris. What would Clitaris like to do? She's got a gargoyle all up in her grill.
Let's check a few things. They're not within 5 feet of each other, so she's going to swing on the one to the north of her.
Okay.
Let's see. Scimitar to the face. High 20s.
Yep, that would it.
With snake damage. 16 on the first hit.
Okay. Your next attack?
It's going to be 19.
That's a hit.
For 10 more damage.
Okay. Yeah, this gargoyle's hurting pretty good, but he is not down.
That is her turn.
All right. Okay. For Lecto. Lecto does a whole lot of nothing. King Hecaton. King Hecaton kills a gargoyle. Steve, what would you like to do with your invisible self? Oh shit! I had 2 guys on Pirates. Oh no, that's Smokey. Never mind.
Well, let's see. Steve is going to. Shit. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if we can turn this quickly. Steve's going to cast Shatter in order to hit the 3 gargoyles.
So, these 3 here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll get cast somewhere back, probably around this area.
So they get a con save, correct?
For Shatter, I believe it's con. Yes, con 16.
They save with a 16.
So we'll take half. Shit, 5 points of damage.
Okay. So these 2 I'll do first. Yeah, fuck it. And then this guy. Okay. All right.
So which means he's no longer stealth.
Yeah, he's no longer invised. And then you've got movement, of course.
Yep, so he's going to fly down to double check something real quick. Steve will fly down to there. So
Okay.
he's on the ground.
Okay. Sheldor. Shaldor is going to run over here and help his friend. And yeah, he takes out a gargoyle. Gargoyles are mooks. Mr. Staley, you have a gargoyle.
I will move up 1 square.
Okay?
Well, hold on. I'm struggling to line a fire. If I move up 1 square, can I hit all 3 of those gargoyles?
Yes, but the one engaged with you would get attack of opportunity.
Right. I just wanted to be sure my position still achieved my goal. I'll move there.
Okay? So he's going to claw 16 to hit
Does
for 5 slashing damage. Oh, but Clutaris could. Does she have protection?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Order of protection, stuff and allies 10 foot, +4 to save.
But
Yeah,
she
that's a
can,
different
well,
one.
she can impose her shield. If her fighting style is protection, she can impose her shield, which gives disadvantage to the attack.
That's what I was looking for, fighting style. I was looking for feats. Yes, impose disadvantage on that attack using her shield as a reaction.
Yep.
Is it a house roll?
No, that's
You
how
move 5 feet, right?
he's still within 10 feet of her, or he's still within 5 feet of Clutaris. She's right here.
It's not a free 5-foot step. It's you have to move regular, and that leaves area of threat.
Right. And this guy was engaged with him, and he moved 5 feet away from him. So it still hits for 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
To save you.
It was worth a try. Let me update my numbers. Then I bonus action wild shape in, or no, first I got to cast. I got to get the order right, or I'm locked out of some things.
Right.
Order of operations is very important for me.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to wild shape into Mr. Ed so I can cast Alter Self.
Yep. And then I cast Sunbeam, 60-foot line of fire. So, yeah, all 3 of those gargoyles.
Okay. Do they get a save? Or is it a to
They
hit?
get,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
it's a shitty roll. Con save DC 17.
Not 20.
So they all take 12.
Okay. So you see this sunbeam. This guy's already. Yeah, this guy dies outright. And the other 2 are hit by the sunbeam. They all have a nice tan now, but they're still standing. Namir.
Let me make sure I got my shape noted. Okay, so now I'm a fire elemental. That takes both my wild shapes. Then I will finish by moving into his space. As fire elemental, I can do that.
Okay, hold on. Let me mark you.
Elemental can enter a hostile creature space and stop there. Creature takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire until doused.
Okay, so
5 fire.
wait. So he's going to take 5 fire. Okay. So, yep.
And he takes that each turn until he's put out, even though he's made of rock.
Right. Iymrith. Iymrith isn't stupid. She knows that storm giants are immune to her breath weapon.
So I'm now a Super Saiyan Fire Elemental with a Kamehameha Blast.
Yes. Iymrith's gonna... That is not good for him. Iymrith hits him with all three of her attacks and kills Namir. And then moves back into the amphitheater. Pyrex, what would you like to do?
I got a gargoyle in front of me, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll attack him with reckless attacks.
Okay, so you are at disadvantage because you are feared. You are at disadvantage for attacks and ability checks.
I'm still
So
here, even though I moved away.
you're still within in eyesight.
Okay. Wow. Alright, that negates the bonus then. But, and also.
Well, at least it's a regular roll.
Yeah. And use a great weapon next
Okay.
Kid's not gonna hit.
New.
18?
That hits.
Alright. 19.
Oof. Your next attack?
No, that's,
Or is that all of your attacks?
no, the next one misses.
Okay. Okay. He's hurting pretty bad, but he's still standing.
Yeah.
Smokey, what would you like to do? You see, I mean, Irex is right next to you. He's clearly fighting a gargoyle. Or you can say, good luck to you, Hyrex, and run away. I mean, you watched him solo an adult dragon, so, you know, in your mind, he's probably got this covered.
There's like 2 people behind him too that can help, right?
Oh, yeah. So, well, you know that
Okay.
Steve's behind him. You don't see Zinc.
Mrs. Clitaris, is that right?
Clitaris is right up here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna book it towards Clitaris so that I'm less scared.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smack this gargoyle.
Okay, so your fear ends.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to speak the command word to my sword so it's on fire.
Okay,
And then I'll attack.
go for it.
Do my characters take any damage while it's gone?
Not yet.
I got 13 to hit on my first attack.
Okay, that is a miss.
And I got 16 to hit on my second attack.
That is a hit.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait a minute. You are at disadvantage, though, because Staley, as a fire elemental, is standing on the gargoyle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the second roll was higher, so it should still.
Okay, so yeah, you still hit. I was just
Okay.
wondering, if you rolled a 1, then Staley was going to take some damage. Not fire damage, obviously, but...
Mhm.
Ow, I burned a fire elemental.
So I got 9 damage, and then I think I got. I'm trying to. I want to make sure I roll the right thing for my fire damage. Oh, okay, 2d6. 6. Alright. And then 3 more for fire damage.
Okay. Okay. The gargoyle is still standing presently. That's so dumb.
You'll take another die 10 on his turn.
So Iymrith is aware and sees all of you, including Zinquinal, with a 30 perception as a legendary action at the end of Smokey's turn. Zinquinal, what would you like to do?
So, let's see. I still would like the gargoyles to not see me. Since greater visibility is concentration,
Right.
can I cast something that does not require concentration and still be invisible?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Then I will
No.
cast Guardian of Faith.
So, hold on. Let me double check that.
Yeah, attack spells will break invisibility, but I don't know about Guardian of Faith.
Well, I don't know about greater invisibility. This has come up before. Greater invisibility is quite special. Here we go. You or a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying invisible as long as it is on the target's person.
It's not broken by anything.
No. Yeah, so you can cast anything that. So here's rules as written. You can cast, if you are concentrating a spell, you can cast a second concentration spell if you make a concentration check for the higher of the 2 spells. And because it's greater invisibility, you can cast something. You could cast lightning bolt if you want to do it. It's not going to break your invisibility.
Okay. I'm still going to cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay. Where do you want him?
I'm going to put it right. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong tool. I'm going to put him right here.
Okay.
So all 3 of those gargoyles need to make, let's see, what save is it? Dex 16.
Okay. No, they got a 15.
Okay. So they each take 20 points of, I think, radiant.
Yes. This guy dies. These 2 also die.
Yes. And then then the Guardian of Faith has doled out 60 points of damage, so it disappears.
Okay. Maybe.
And then now that they're dead, I can move, right? Without any
Yes.
points.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't know how it worked if I was invisible anyway, but for sure now I can move.
Oh, yeah.
To there. About there.
Okay. You are within, I think you're within 10 feet. Yes.
Should be.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
you are no longer feared.
And then I guess I do still have my bonus action. So I will cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
on the gargoyle that's underneath Scaly.
Okay.
Inside Scaly, I don't.
Overlapping scaling.
Oh, okay. So my disadvantage to do that.
So yeah, go ahead and make your spiritual weapon attack.
But it's at disadvantage, right? Because Scaly. developing into flames.
Right, it would be a disadvantage, which, well, that hits.
Excellent.
Oof. And this gargoyle dies. That was
But I suppose I'm dead.
that was an effective round. Gargoyles. Oops. So get her out of the way for a moment. Ah. Okay, so let's start over here. Gargoyles miss over here. Maybe they hit over here. King Hekaton takes 20. Actually, no. King Hekaton takes 40. There's Shaldor. Takes nothing. Orlenko takes nothing. Those guys move. Who's that? Turns to Sarissa. Hits and kills a gargoyle. For splat. On 20, a lair action happens. Oh. Oops. That's not at all what I wanted. God damn it. A cyclone of sand appears right where Clitoris, Smokey, and Scaly are. You guys need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
What do you say?
Now, does the aura of protection give us a bonus on that?
You would get a +4 to your saving throws.
Yep.
Wow, a whopping 10.
Okay. What about
I have 12. God damn it.
What about Clitaris?
She's like 19.
So Clitaris is fine, but Smokey and Scaly are blinded for 1 minute.
1 minute?
Yes. Let's see here. You automatically fail any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against creatures have attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You can remake the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Oddly enough, fire elementals are not immune to blind.
I now have glass in my eye.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, you're now surrounded by shards of glass.
My eyes are made of sand.
Vasha misses on their attack. Clitaris, what would you like to do?
She don't much care for the whirlwind, so she's gonna step out.
It's breezy in here.
Make my armor chafe. And go ahead and take a swing on that gargoyle.
Okay.
High 20s.
Yep, that hits.
And she gets her sneak attack. Oh, max damage. Huh. 23 damage.
Oof. That's wrong. Okay. He's still up.
Second attack. 19
That hits.
for 9 more points of damage.
Okay. He's hurting pretty bad, but he's still there.
I'm trying to save them spell slots for the dragon.
Orlecto. Well, Orlecto is going to kill a gargoyle. And then Orlecto turns and looks at Shaldor and attacks Shaldor. And hits. And you can hear, and I believe Smokey can understand Giant. In Giant, you can hear that Orlecto is saying that professing his love for Princess Mirren, and that he shall reign at her side over Maelstrom. And he stabs Shaldor and kills him. Oops. Yeah. Traitorous piece of shit.
Double cross.
King Hekaton is not happy about that, but he's engaged.
I say kill them all, let Paylor sort them out.
He gets a nat 20 and kills 2 gargoyles. And King Hekaton is pissed off. Steve, what would you like to do?
Let's see, let me get back to that side of the map. Steve is going to go to here. Yep, go to there for 30-foot movement. From there, he can poke at the one gargoyle.
Okay, hold on here.
And he should be close enough now to Clitoris. He's also...
Yes, you are now no longer frightened.
That's going to be a 16 to hit the gargoyle.
That hits.
Nice. For 2. 7 damage.
Okay. Your next attack? Or do you have a second attack? What do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, because I have the Thirsting Blade invocation.
I think Hit the Gargoyle was a Peter Gabriel song, wasn't it?
That's going to be high 20s.
Yep.
Or 8 more damage.
Okay, this gargoyle goes down. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, Shaldor is no longer with us. Scaly, what would you like to do?
How long am I blind?
For 1 minute, you can make the saving throw again at the end of your turn.
I will cast lesser restoration on myself and end the blindness,
Okay.
which is my action. And then I will charge up to this gargoyle's face, and then he takes 1d10 fire.
Okay.
Five whole points, and he'll take more next turn.
Okay. All right. Iymrith. Oh, well, that sucks. Iymrith. Oop. Moves a bit. Shit. There we go. It's 5 feet wide. Which direction is she going to move? There we go. I think that'll do it. Yep, there we go. And she breathes lightning. Clitaris and Zenquinol need to make a DC 23 dexterity saving throw. And of course, Zenquinol, you get a +4 to your save from Clitaris's protection aura.
You said dexterity?
Yes.
Synchronal's rolling like Scaly.
I know, impressive. I have, but I have an inspiration point.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Soft 20 for the Taurus.
Okay, so you save.
Still only 16.
Okay, so Zenquinol takes 88 lightning damage,
And Zink is down.
and Clitaris takes 44.
Damn.
Who's wearing the dragon armor?
A level B character and only have 63 hit points.
So yeah, you guys see Zinc kind of go and fall to the ground. Smoke coming off of her.
She would never make that noise. So she's probably instead flipping a middle finger and then hitting the ground. Thank you very much.
And then Iymrith continues her movement. Another 40 feet to the edge of her hole. Hyrix, you see Zinc go down, smoldering from this gargantuan lightning bolt.
What is on the, that's a tent, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to run over, grab her, pull her into the shadow of the tent,
So you're gonna grab. She's over here, and you're gonna pull her
Yeah.
back here.
No. I'm at the rock. I want to move
You're-
left
Right here.
to her. Grab her and then drag her
So that's
to the shadow of the tent.
25 feet.
Okay. So then I've got 10 feet. Or if I dash, well, I can't.
So you drag her to
Well-
there.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So Hyrix grabs Zink's unconscious body and drags her towards the tent. Smokey, what would you like to do?
So it says disadvantage on ability checks that require sight. Does that include moving around? Like is that an ability check, or can I move still?
You can still move.
Okay. Can I go downstairs?
Well, there's a wall there, so you can move up to your movement.
Okay, let's see. 15. I can't dash though. Or
You could. You get to remake the saving throw at the end of your turn.
13. 20. I can make it.
Okay. So where does that put you?
There.
So something happens though.
Do I need to remake my throw before the thing happens? Or
Yeah, you can go ahead and make your saving throw now.
okay. Yay! Okay, I got the sand out of my eyes somehow. I was spitting in my own eyeballs as I ran. I
Okay.
flushed it clear.
Okay. So as you move around this dotted circle here to get to the stairs, make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
I got 10, so I failed.
Okay. So before you can get to the stairs, you get to about like right here, and this whole area becomes a huge sinkhole, and you vanish below the sand. And hold on a moment.
How deep is this?
Damn.
You will find out where you end up here in but a moment.
Okay. Cool.
And since she's around the corner, we just assume she got to the stairs,
Yeah.
right? Or
I
did
didn't
you?
think I had to go in the circle. Damn it. Well, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I do. Okay.
Well, does she
Or did we scream out, "Oh shit!" as you got sucked under?
You bet.
Okay.
Do I see the sand change from my perspective?
No, you might see, like, you can see that there is something going on at this very edge. You see the sand kind of shifting, but that's all you can see.
Great.
Scaly, you can make a perception check though.
Okay. $18.
So yeah, you hear Smokey kind of yell out, and and then you don't hear anything. I mean, other than the sounds of a large battle going on around you. Zinquinol, make a death save.
Let's see. How do I do that?
It's just a D20 roll.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
All right, you get a success. 2 more of those, and you're good to go. The gargoyles. This gargoyle. I'm going to come over and try to. God damn it, gargoyle. There we go. He's going to come over and attack Staley.
He takes a die 10 for attacking me if he hits.
As well as that gargoyle and that gargoyle. So they will all take damage. If they hit, of course. Second. What I want. 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 piercing damage.
Resistance to physical, so 3.
Okay. I'm sure 12 misses.
Yes, but only just.
13
Tie.
for 3 piercing damage.
Is that already halved or is that?
No, that's full, so 1 point.
Okay. They each take 5 when they hit. The 2 that hit me take 5 each, and they're on fire.
20, soft 20 to hit for
Yep.
5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the last one, 10 misses,
Yep.
15 to hit for 3 slashing damage.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's as far as they can go. And actually, he's going to go right up here. This gargoyle steps right into an attack and dies. These 2 gargoyles are fighting and scratching up Orlenko pretty good, even though he's kind of doing their work for them. These gargoyles miss on Sarissa and miss on Vasha. Sarissa kills Gargoyle. On 20, the the whirlwind of sand. Why is this not letting me? God damn it. On Lair Action 20, Iymrith heals herself.
How beat up is she looking now?
724 hit points.
Oh, alrighty then.
Vasha is going to make an attack. And kills a gargoyle.
We got this, guys. We got this.
God damn fucking roll 20. I swear to God. Okay. And it is Cletaris's turn.
Alright.
So you can see that Scaly's got a bunch of gargoyles on him.
You doing alright there, Scaly?
Oh, yeah, I still got, hold on, how many fire elemental hit points? I still have 94 fire elemental hit points.
Alright. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Clitoris is gonna use her action to crack open her bottle of huge.
Okay, so you're going to become giant sized?
Huge size.
Okay.
Doubling her hit points. And I believe that also increased the, what was it increased her, speed, double the speed? I wrote everything down, but I think I missed the speed increase.
I will tell you what all it goes. So let's see. Your strength becomes 25, if it isn't already higher. Your hit points are doubled. The reach of your melee weapon increases by 5 feet.
Yep.
And the weapon damage is times 3. So 1d8 becomes 3d8, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And when the effect ends, this lasts for 24 hours. When the effect ends, any hit points that are above your maximum become temporary hit points.
Alright. So she can move up to there. As her bonus action, she's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Fuck you, you oversized belt.
What, she went ranger?
Yeah, she is, or no, she has the spell Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
It's one of her paladin spells.
And you're within 10 feet. You could make an attack.
Well, wasn't the potion the main action?
Oh, that's true. That is true. Good call.
So that's her turn.
Okay.
She's going Leroy Jenkins on this motherfucker.
All right. Orlecto. misses the first guy and misses the second guy. Man, Orlecto is a loser and a piece of shit. King Hecton, on the other hand, is really mad. And King Hecton comes down here and kills Orlecto for being a traitorous piece of shit. Give me one moment, I will be right back, and then we will do Steve the Devil's turn.
I'm gonna go refill cider real quick.
Okay.
Synchro, you haven't made any death save yet, right?
I made one.
Okay. Well, I've got a little more time on my concentration sunbeam spell, but my next stage of some gargoyle death is to come do a group heal there in the back 40.
That sounds great. As long as I can, as soon as I get to the point where I can heal myself, like I now that I'm a little bit higher up, I have heal, so I can do like 70 points in a turn, and I have the slots for it, and just have to wake up. Chrissy, wake up!
As long as you don't crit fail a death save, then we got 3 rounds.
Then yeah, I'll make it until next session.
Okay. Whew. So, Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
How high up is the wall on this building?
This wall that goes around this building is like 20 feet.
It's a little higher than I was expecting, but so if that's the case.
Yeah, we'll say it's like 10 feet because the lowest part of this up here is like 20, so this is like 10.
Okay, 10 will work. Steve will fly to here. So that should put him within 10 foot of this guy.
Okay?
So just for later, and for now, Steve's gonna focus at the dragon. I'm gonna crack this bitch off. Casting Firebolt.
Okay.
Or Firebolt, I mean.
Okay.
So that's going to be dex save of 16.
Okay.
Where's all my d6s?
$17 to save.
Alright, half damage. $34, 17.
Okay.
Let me mark that spell off real quick. Alright. I will action surge
Okay.
to cast Fireball again.
Okay. Now you went fighter, huh?
Yeah, I got, I'm 5 levels, Warlock, 5 Sorcerer, 2 Fighter.
Oh. I'm going to make myself one level of every class, and I'll suck at everything.
Right? Well, I was trying to set him up as a decent mid-range.
No, he's doing fairly well. Oh, so he gets, I'm sorry, he gets another save.
Yep. 16?
Let's see. 23 to save.
And I rolled the exact same damage, so another 17 points.
Okay. All right.
And then for bonus action, I will meta magic an upward blast.
Okay.
If you could just nudge that upper gargoyle down into the line, that'd be great for me.
Yeah, I can do that.
This one, you want to push him into the hole?
No, push this guy into the line.
Oh, okay.
No, I get what he's saying. So we will attack that guy.
Okay.
So 18
That hits.
for 8 points of damage and push him into the line.
So, oh, I can't do that. This guy. That guy. And that guy all get shoved back.
No, just the one guy gets moved diagonally away from Steve, and he'll end up in the line with the others.
Yeah, well, he can only do one push per turn.
Oh, that's what I'm aiming at this guy that's up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one I was aiming at.
Okay. You get another Eldritch Blast, do you not?
I get 2 more.
Okay.
And we'll go back to the dragon.
Okay.
Tiny Eldritch Blast pushing the dragon around.
That's going to be high 20s for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And what was that? It's going to be 18 to hit.
Yes. No. 18 misses.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Scaly, what would you like to do?
I will move back out of that gargoyle space.
Okay.
Then I will sunbeam.
Okay.
DC 17. Man, I rolled garbage on that.
Well, so do they. They got a 6.
So they'll take 17 points.
Do. Okay.
And
So.
I'll finish my move in his space, and then his space, and then his space, and then his space, and then his space.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage for them.
They'll take 8 more, and they're on fire.
Okay. They are
And
hurting quite a bit.
4 OAs.
You do what?
I moved out of other spaces, so the 4 guys I left, I take OAs from.
Oh, that's true. That is a good point. So they will all attempt to claw you. Oh. This guy, the first one, rolls a nat 1 and goes prone. The next
I wanted them to hit me.
The next one
Can I let them hit me?
misses. Well, I mean, yeah, if you want them to, that would just drop your AC to 10. But
Yes, please.
yeah, the second guy still misses. That's how shitty he rolled. Third guy hits for 6 points of slashing damage.
He takes 10 fire.
Okay, this guy dies. And the fourth guy, he hits for 3 points of slashing damage. And he takes 10 points of fire and dies.
I love it when a plan comes together, except for they suck so bad they couldn't all hit me.
Right. Well, gargoyles aren't really that smart either. I mean, they have a -2 to their intelligence, so.
It's like the little kid who leans into the pitch in Little League.
Yeah. Well, and you have to imagine, too, because they're gargoyles, when they die, I mean, it would be like hitting a garden statue with about 2,000 degrees worth of fire. And they just kind of glow, crackle, and half melt and fall apart at the same time.
I think we should coin a new, not action, but a free state for this particular maneuver and call it the undodge.
Yes. At the end of Scaly's turn, Iymrith will make a tail attack on Cleitaris as a legendary action. Just because. And I think she fucking missed. No, soft 20 to hit.
That would hit, but she will use her reaction to add her proficiency to her AC, pushing it to 23.
Okay, so that's a miss. You dodged a whole whopping 12 points of bludgeoning damage. No, look out. And then on Iymrith's turn, well, the first thing, her breath weapon does not recharge.
Yay for us.
I was kind of gambling on that.
Oh, that's what my question was going to be. I apologize, Cameron. Do you remember what your initiative was?
5.
Okay, good. So I'm sticking you over here in the box because when I copied and deleted your token, it removed you from the stack. And actually, you went before Zinc, right? Yeah. I believe that's correct.
Yeah, usually.
Okay. All right. So, Iymrith. Iymrith, for her attacks, because she has 15-foot reach with bite and 10-foot with claw, she is going to do that. So bite attack on Cleitaris. Oh shit. And she fucks that up. And she catches the edge. She goes to bite, loses her footing, and falls into the hole.
Why are you running away?
Hold on here, because I have to update her. Oops, wrong one. I have to update her on the other map. There we go. Okay. Hyrex, what would you like to do?
Am I still fighting?
No, because she is no longer in line of sight.
And I will dash towards the hole.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you want to dash, or do you want to? I mean, as an action, you could pour the greater healing potion down Zinquinal's throat.
She's got her own, right?
She does.
I'll pour her healing potion down her throat.
Okay. So hold on, just a moment here. Let me. God damn it. Okay, never mind. All right, so man, these big battles are a lot of paperwork. Okay. And I get to do two of these. I get this big battle, and then Sunday is going to be an enormous battle. So, man, let's see here. So these were potions of greater healing, so go ahead and roll 44 plus 4, Mr. Gabe.
44 plus 4.
Yep. So Zinquinal, you have 15 hit points. You are no longer, you are back among the living. And then you wanted to,
I'll drop her and move
Fantastic, thank you.
all right, there's 35 feet. Okay. So Smokey, yeah. Out of the frying pan, ...
Oh, that's no fun.
So Smokey, you fall, and you don't take any falling damage. You fall out of, or the ground gives way beneath you, and you fall down into what appears to be a fairly large room. And you land on a pile of sand rather softly. And then the sand starts to move, and there are 4 purple wormlings in here that all want to take a bite of you.
It's like some Indiana Jones shit. I hate snakes.
Right. Except these are worms. Haha, Smokey's got worms.
So how far did I fall?
Like 35 feet.
Okay.
But it's your turn. You see these purple wormlings coming up out of the sand, and you are in like what appears to be some kind of breeding pit.
Ew, that's gross. So, well, the spice must flow. And there's no like exit that I can see except up, right?
No, you can see that there is another exit, like right here. And you, of course, see these stairs. And these are like half-decayed columns. And the columns are heavily etched. Go ahead and make a history check.
Okay.
The immediate thought that comes to your mind is that you are in an old Netherese ruin. So the Empire of Netheril existed thousands and thousands of years ago, and is really responsible for almost all of the magical artifacts that you find in these dungeons and tombs. They were immensely powerful. They had flying cities and castles. The Netheril Empire existed even before. It existed shortly after the giant empire of Astoria. So I mean, this goes way, way back.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
If I dumped my giant-sized potion down the Tressem's throat, would it be like a mount? I want to fly out of here.
Knowing how difficult it is to give a cat a pill, I'm trying to imagine forcing it to drink a potion. Yeah, the Tressum would become a huge mount.
You don't have to put it in your
That's what
mouth.
I'm going to do then.
Okay,
Take your medicine, kitty.
that is your action.
Spoonful of sugar.
Especially a winged cat. That's gotta be really hard.
They are my best friend. They'll do whatever I want. Heck yeah, Relix.
There's now a huge
The
Relix.
things that Tresson can knock off tables now.
Yeah, right. Knock the dragon off the table. Yeah. So yes, Relix, the Tressum, is now huge. That was your action.
Are they gonna poop in the worm sand?
Probably.
Kidding.
But being huge, Relix, of course, can make an attack on one of the worms if you'd like. It has 10-foot reach.
I just want to hug Relix and have Relix fly up out of here.
Okay,
This is gross.
so half your movement puts you onto Relix, and then the other half will get you back up and out of the pit.
Sweet. I know how to make an entrance.
Like, guys, don't go down there.
I'm so glad I was able to do that. I wanted an excuse to give the cat the giant
So,
potion the whole time, and it showed up.
so Scaly and Steve, you see a huge version of the flying cat Relix come flying up out of the pit with Smokey hanging on to the scruff of Relix's neck, come flying up and this isn't like it's not a hole that you can look down, and see bottom. it's like a cone of sand that kind of like looking into the top of an hourglass. So they come busting out of this flow of sand back up into the realm of men.
After which Smokey says, "Do not go in there."
Yeah.
Woo!
Dragons got worms.
Don't go in there for like at least 15, 18
Or
minutes.
light a match or something.
Zinquinol, you now have your 15 hit points. What would you like to do?
Selfishly, I'd like to give myself some more.
Oh, yeah, that would be wise.
So let me see. I don't want to use my heal because my computer froze. What's happening? Hold on.
Chris, do you want to flip the map back over?
Oh, sorry.
Yay.
Let's see. How's everybody else doing? Point wise. I know I'm like near dead. I'm in worse shape.
Also, for the record, I took a feat on my last level of toughness, so I have a lot more hit points than I used to.
Toughness is one of the first feats I recommend to everybody.
Clitoris is down a little bit, but when she went big, she got a lot back, so.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to decide if I wanted to do like an aura of vitality so that people could, so that I became the healing bunny, but it doesn't sound like it's really necessary yet.
Yeah, I think right now you're probably the lowest.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna just cure wounds on myself. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay. And then I did still have my spiritual weapon cast.
You did. As a bonus action, you moved to somebody else.
Where can I put it?
This guy is prone. You would get advantage on your attack on him.
Ooh, let's bonk him on the head. Yeah, I like it.
All right. That is a hit.
What a waste. 10.
And this guy dies.
Okay, not a waste. Cool.
So, Smokey, when you took toughness, you went all the way back to level 1, right?
I'm not sure what you mean. It said that I get double your level in hit points added to your maximum.
2 hit points per level.
2 hit points per level. So yeah, it would be from all 12 levels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
Okay.
I have to add 24 hit points.
Yeah, it's retroactive.
Oh, I thought you meant you got to double your hit points, like you went from 80 to 160.
No.
Why? How have I not heard of this before?
115, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, when you take a feat, well, even if you were to increase a +1 to your con, it's retroactive all the way back. So gargoyles.
Come to me, my gargoyle friends.
This gargoyle is going to move up here. This gargoyle is going to move up here. These gargoyles are really concerned about the giant tressum and are going to attack the giant tressum. So let's do that first. So Smokey.
There's still a gargoyle under me.
Oh yeah. So there are 3 gargoyles on you. First gargoyle, the one that is inside your flaming guts,
I will use the undodge function.
is dead because he rolls a nat 1 and ceases to be. Gargoyle number 2, 14 to hit.
Yep.
for 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, resisted by 4.
And
He
23
takes.
23 to hit for 5 points of slashing damage.
Let him roll on the fire, but
And he takes 1 fire. And the last gargoyle. I would say probably misses with a 12.
yes, 13 is my AC.
A nat 20 on the claws
Okay.
I'll regret that.
for
He
11
takes 8 for it.
for 11 slashing.
5. He took 8 fire for the crit.
Okay. The first gargoyle is going to directly attack Rilix. Let's see here. So Rilix has triple his hit points.
So 15.
Yeah.
He's huge but spongy.
Fly away, Relix.
Misses with a bite. Does a 13 hit?
Let me check. Their base AC is 12. Does the giant feat affect that at all? Or I mean the potion?
No. So that does hit
Okay, so it hits.
for 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'll keep track of that.
The other gargoyle flies up and is going to attack Smokey directly.
Well, if the strength goes up to 25, that would increase the attack ability, because the plus becomes a 5 instead of a
Yep.
2 or whatever.
Well, it increases the attack ability, but not armor class.
Oh, armor class, I'm sorry.
17 to hit Smokey.
Does not.
Okay. And claw attack. Another miss. Other gargoyles. Here are going to attack King Hecton. That's a miss. That's a hit. King Hecton is wounded, but not terribly so. This gargoyle dies attacking Vasha. And just ran right into his greatsword. And these two gargoyles, well, this gargoyle ends up killing Vasha. And this gargoyle injures Princess Sarissa fairly badly. Oh, she, in turn, kills gargoyle.
Them giants are not faring very well.
No.
No. Well,
Crazy.
I'm abstracting a lot of this. They took fire from the trebuchets and just the sheer number of bad guys. Or
Well, it also didn't help the one got all betrayal.
right,
That took 2 out right there.
right. Vasha's no more. Cleitaris, what would you like to do?
Well, since Dragon went down the hole and we're waiting for that weasel to pop its head up again, she will take her gargantuan ass and step over this wall, which I imagine is not too difficult.
No.
and she's got a 10-foot reach, so she should be able to hit the gargoyle with her scimitar.
Yes.
That's going to be low 20s
Yep, that hits.
for 3d6 now.
Plus-
15
Plus your
two.
sneak attack.
Yep, I'm on that right now. So that's 15, 8, 23, plus what's now going to be a 7, 30 damage.
Oof. This gargoyle is not looking real good. You got another attack.
Yep. Shit, that's going to be like a 19
That hits.
or 6, 7, 13 damage.
Okay. This gargoyle dies.
And that will be her turn for the moment.
Save
Okay.
the trust and save the world.
Orlecto is no longer with us. King Hecaton kills gargoyle. And then moves here, is going to kill another gargoyle. And he kills another gargoyle. Okay. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Well, since the dragon's gone, he will run down the wall, hop down to here using his wings to get a nice landing, and poke that gargoyle.
Okay.
Yeah, 15's not going to hit.
Actually does.
Oh, alright, nice. That is going to be 8 damage, or no, 13 damage.
Okay.
Second hit. It's going to be 21.
Yep.
And a hit for another 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is Steve's turn.
Scaly, what you want to do?
I will move into this gargoyle space.
And then you're just going to stand there sipping on some gin and juice, right?
7 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'll move back here,
Okay.
giving him an opportunity attack with the undodge function.
Okay, and he will take you up on that. And he hits for 5 slashing.
Okay, and then he takes 2 more,
Okay.
and then I will use my Kamehameha attack upwards. Should get these 2 gargoyles and not the Tresson.
Okay. So they get a dex save.
Let me get to that.
Chris, side question. Would I get a reaction on a reaction?
No.
Ah, damn.
DC 17 con, 30 points.
Okay, only 14, but this gargoyle dies.
Then I will go back and sit on him. He doesn't take damage a second time. I just like being there.
Okay. Hyrax, what would you like to do?
How far away is the hole?
The hole,
The hole?
30 feet to the edge.
30 feet?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
35 would drop you down below.
Yeah. Can I, can I rage and drink a potion in the same round?
Yes. Because a potion's an action, rage is your bonus action.
Okay.
Movement's 35 feet would put you in the hole.
I want to dive in the hole.
Okay.
And I want to rage, drink a potion, and dive in the hole.
Okay. So let me move you over to the spare building where.
I forgot what all that giant potion does. Strength 25.
Yep, strength 25. You become huge for.
3 times weapon.
3 times weapon, and your weapon gains 5 feet.
And then what does it do to hit points? Double them?
Yes. Copy you.
Didn't even bother to stop and look. He just ran and jumped.
Yeah.
I have to.
That's true. Leroy Jenkins right there.
So you, let me see if there is a description here. Which I think Iymrith Lair is very specific.
Damn. I was hoping he was at the bottom.
Yeah, he ain't done. So you land on this big pile of sand, and you take no falling damage or anything because the sand is soft. This area, so here and here, there are sandstone partitions made of tight-fitting sandstone blocks support the ceiling of this chamber, which contains a 20-foot high hill of sand. 20 feet above the top of the sand mound is a gaping hole in the ceiling that leads outside. It lets in bright sunlight during the day and dim moonlight at night. And the light does not extend beyond this room. So there is a dark passage that you can see leading to the north. There's a dark passage to the west. And you can't really see this one over here, but yeah. So that's pretty much your turn. Meanwhile, Smokey, there's still a gargoyle attacking relics. You can take a swing at him.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I want to do. 13 to hit, reverse attack.
That's a miss.
26 to hit, I'm sure that is.
Yeah, that gets it.
Has this gargoyle been hit before?
Yes, he is
Okay.
very badly burned.
I can add a dice to this attack then. So 14 slashing,
Okay.
and then let's see, and then 7 fire.
Okay. You slice this gargoyle. Whoop, I want to get relics. You slice this gargoyle in half. If
Okay,
you
we're
if you can
gonna
imagine
move
like
out of
one of
the thing.
the angels from Doctor Who cracking and falling in half, that's kind of what this gargoyle looks like.
Don't even look.
Yeah, don't even look at him. And then, where are you going with relics? You want to?
Behind the wall over here.
Okay.
I don't think relics should be in combat too much. Like, even being huge, don't have a lot of HP. So,
Right. Yeah. You know. Well, I mean.
really save me, though. So they should get a cat treat or something.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need to have somebody cast enlarge on a greenies.
That's a big cat treat.
That would be a big cat treat, yes. Zinquinol, what would you like to do? I just love how
No.
I love how Smokey, rather than use the potion on herself, made the cat big. That's animal love right there.
I don't know what to do. So since I don't
So
know
you-
what to do, I'm going to.
You
heal
saw
myself some more.
Hyrix.
I'm going to heal myself.
Well, you saw Hyrix run and jump into the pit.
Yeah, I'm not. That's one of the reasons why I'm into the idea of healing myself some more, because I'm not running into the worm pit.
Are any of the giants that got hurt people we want to help or revive or
Well,
anything?
they're all dead.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't help that then, I guess.
I think it's been too long for me to revivify anybody.
They're mooks.
Okay.
The giants
Well,
are
never mind.
The giants are mooks.
pretty large moves.
Well, there were a number of options as far as how to run this battle, and I really kind of went with it's a big battle that's happening in the background because it just gets too complicated to do it any other way. I mean, you end up with initiative stacks that are just fucking enormous. So,
So yeah, since I think we're all getting ready to go into one or the other pits of death, I'm just gonna heal myself
okay,
more
yeah, good idea.
because I don't want to die. So I'm gonna re-cure wounds on myself. I love it. You guys are all fighting. I'm standing in the corner touching myself.
Yes,
Great.
you know. Hey, man, whatever gets you off.
Oh, that's terrible. Mine. Boo.
We're not here to cleric shame.
And I can't move my spiritual weapon that far to get the last gargoyle. So, I guess as a bonus action, I'll use Healing Word. Or
Okay.
no, as a bonus action, I'll drop the spiritual weapon and do Shield of Faith for before we jump in.
Okay, that's a good idea. So you...
My 18.
Yeah, Shield of Faith on you. All right. Did you want to move at all?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll slowly meander toward the pole if
Okay.
I have to.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to, but I
There's
mean...
stairs. If we go from the north, we can use stairs.
He's going to
Yeah.
go down
Yeah.
to the same area?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I'll head that way.
Sure. They go down. It's all down, right?
And I don't know if we both
I
go
mean,
to the same
there's
place,
also... Do you also see this tunnel over here?
though. Right. I don't want to go through anything by myself. So, I'm going to run towards where Hyrex went in.
Okay.
Do not do that.
Do not do that?
No.
But she's
That's
a
not the way to live.
She's a cleric and she still has a giant-sized potion.
Okay.
So, you know...
And, oh, I do? I didn't realize I had a giant size potion.
Yeah, everybody gets a giant-sized potion.
Oh. Well, it'll take me a round or two to get over there, because I'm not dashing. I'm just
Stay
gonna move.
with your friends. Stay with your friends.
Hyrix is a suicidal dwarf.
Pretty close. Stay with your friends, especially Clitorax.
Okay.
Well, Clitoris is going down the hole too.
Yeah. I think
Well,
we
Here's the thing. Here's the thing you're not realizing. You guys have to stay near Clitoris, whatever his name is. You have to stay within 10 feet, or the fear is going to mess you up. You're not going to be able to do anything. You
Well,
cannot.
she's too big to go down the stairs now.
Okay,
True.
but however you get down there, you have to stay together as a clump. Otherwise, you can't move any closer to the dragon.
She certainly can go down the hole though and get worms.
Yeah, she can get worms, but
Oh,
don't
no,
just go
after
down
that
the middle.
lightning blast, she wants to kill that lizard.
Yeah.
Alright, I moved.
Okay. All right. Gargoyles. Is there? I think there's only one left.
I'm left in the whole place, and he just cries.
Nope, there's two left.
Yeah.
This gargoyle slashes Princess Sarissa. She's now down by like half her hit points. Oh, there's three left. This gargoyle. Can come up here, and these two are going to attack Scaly.
Undodge.
Okay. The first one is so bad, he doesn't even hit when you try to let him hit. The second attack,
Come at me, bro. You mad, bro?
he still misses with a 9. But
Hit me with your best shot.
You got him too scared.
Hit me with your
second
best
one
shot.
hits for 7 slashing.
He takes 5 fire.
And the second one hits with a nat 20. For 13 slashing.
6, and then he takes 8 more fire.
Okay. All right. Princess Sarissa, I'm sure, is about had it with gargoyles. Fuck, and she misses. Sarissa. She acts like a gigantic vagina and misses. Clitoris, what do you want to do?
Well, that's pretty well taken care of over here. She's going to walk over to the edge, look down to make sure she won't fall on Hyrex, and hop her ass down.
So, okay.
Because you said there's enough light shining in, he could see, so I figured there's enough where I could see him and not land on him.
Yes, you see Hyrex kind of sitting on top of this. Oops, that's not what I want to do. You see Hyrex sitting on top of this pile of sand, kind of like he's sitting on a big beanbag. Come on in, it's fine. Copy you. Move you over into the box in this useless building that I don't even think there's anything in that building. I'm not sure why it's on the map. It's all for decoration. And you land right next to Hyrex on this 20-foot tall pile of sand.
She looks at him, gives a nod. What's up?
Does she have any movement left?
Like 5 feet. And she can still do a double dash too.
Yeah, well, that's where do you want to go? So you can definitely see there's a dark passage leading to the west, but at your current size, you're not going to fit through there. And you see a dark passage leading, or I'm sorry, one passage leading to the east, the other passage leading to the west. Both of you at your current size are not going to fit going through there.
Oh, she has really no way of creating light. I don't think she has any dark vision. Since she was expecting to see a dragon down here and doesn't, she's going to take a defensive stance for the moment.
Okay, so you take the dodge action.
Yep.
Okay.
And maybe a glance around to see if I see dragon tracks. But the hell does this thing go?
Make a survival check.
21.
You do see some tracks, but they are similar to the tracks that you saw earlier. You see wavy lines have been dragged through the sand, partially in this room. So, like, you see them coming from over here and over here, and then through this room, or through this entrance here into the darkness beyond, the tracks seem like everything's been wiped clean.
Huh. Yes. No dragon tracks, huh?
Now,
That's
do you see? It
interesting.
looks like something bigger than these, whatever made these wavy lines tracks in the sand, came through and wiped it completely clean.
Huh.
Now, of course, Hyrex has the benefit of being able to see the GM screen, so he knows where shit is. But
Think if there were little garden snake tracks and then a bear trod through them, you'd obliterate the garden snake tracks.
yeah, exactly. Wait, did I do that right? Yes, I did. King Hekaton is going to uses half his movement and climbs over the wall and makes it to the top of these, the top of the amphitheater, and is looking around to see how the rest of his giants fared and what's going on. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
What is that? Let's go this way. Well, Steve's gonna basically be on top of that dead person. I just don't want to drop the token on there.
Okay. No, you're
Then
fine. You can drop it on top of them. It doesn't matter. In fact, I can get them out of the way if you want. It doesn't matter. They're dead. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Piss on their corpse.
So he will attack this gargoyle, the north one,
Okay.
for a soft 20.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage 15.
Ooh. This gargoyle dies. Kaput.
Then he will attack the other gargoyle
Okay.
for 18,
That hits.
for 12 points of damage.
And this gargoyle is kaput. Curse
Shield
slap.
stealer.
And that's 20 or 10 foot of movement. So he will take to the skies. And he will fly to there, to flying so he can get up and over the wall.
Okay.
And that will be his turn.
All right. Scaly, what would you like to do?
So now that I'm freed of my gargoyle entourage,
Yes.
I will skirt the wall here because I can go as thin as an inch and downstairs.
Okay. So, remind me, as a fire elemental, you are large, correct?
Large elemental, yes, and I can go through a space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing.
Right. That I knew. I just wanted to make you a little bit bigger too.
Okay.
And so you
And I
go.
have a little movement left when I get to the bottom of the stairs, so
Okay, hold on here.
And he is his own light.
you get to the bottom of the stairs here.
Do I see the worms or just a pile of sand?
You see the worms. They are agitated that their prey escaped.
I will continue to agitate them with another Kamehameha beam.
Go for it.
Should be able to hit the 3 in a line.
Yes.
They are composting with those worms and saving the earth.
But I want to walk there, and they're in my way.
Yeah, I'm sure that somewhere in the ecology of D&D, purple worms serve a purpose, but man, they just seem kind of like a fucking speed bump to me. Especially the fully grown ones. These are wormlings, so...
DC 17 con, 25 points or half.
Okay.
So I forgot the ones that miss are blinded.
Yeah. Blind is a great condition that we don't normally see a lot of, to be honest. That's unfortunate. They got a 5.
They'll take 25 and they can't darn see.
Okay. So I'm going to just mark these guys.
The 3 in the lineup, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to mark them as having been damaged rather than. I'm eyeballing hit points. I'm not going to lie. All right, and they're blind too, right?
Yep.
That was an eyeball. What was the eyeball?
But they're blind sight and tremor sense, so they're not really.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't really matter for them. Yeah, they do have blind sight and tremor sense. That doesn't really matter. Okay. Anything else for Scaly?
I don't really have a big swath of bonus. Let me see. Nope, that's all.
Okay. So back up at the top, King Hecaton and Sarissa meet up. Both of them are pretty badly injured from their assault, and they have lost their forces. It's just the 2 of them coming in. They are pretty badly injured. But before we close for the week, back down below, Hyrix, what would you like to do? Actually, Hyrix, make a perception check.
16.
So, with the 16, the light in here, it's difficult to see beyond. And I don't know if you've ever been in an underground area where there's a bright shaft of sunlight coming down. So there's obviously a ton of shit floating in the air from just the sand and dust.
Yeah.
And because it's sandy dust, it's all kind of glittery, and it makes it difficult to see into the dimmer lighted areas. But now that your eyes are adjusting, you do see that there is some kind of light, very dim, like maybe candle or very small torchlight coming from the north.
Well, let's. I need to dash that way.
Okay.
I don't want to. Cheating.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, all right.
Well, it's gonna get fucked up here in a minute.
Yeah, shit's about. So, 2 rows of sandstone pillars support the ceiling of this vast chamber. Make a religion check.
Me?
Yes.
10.
You can tell, I mean, that this room used to be some kind of temple.
Okay.
There are sand drifts, like there's a sand drift here that piles around the base of this pillar. There's a sand drift here, the sand drift in the northeast corner, and you can see there's a passage that leads out of here. So you could tell that there's this was some kind of temple.
So the bigger question is, can I see that thing in the corner?
No, you just see a sand drift.
Okay.
In the center of this room, you see that there is a 20-foot diameter pit. Around this pit, you see Yuan-Ti Malisons and purebloods, and they are chanting.
Okay.
You don't recognize the language that they're speaking, but you need to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
20.
Okay, so you don't gain any kind of insanity, but the first thing that you see is you see a Malison throw a pureblood into this pit,
Okay.
and you hear, "Ah!"
How big is Malison?
So Malisons, there are different types. Some of these Malisons look like they are humanoid bodies with a snake head. Other ones look like humans, but they have snakes for arms.
Okay. But they're medium sized, right?
But they are medium sized, yes. And so they are chanting, and of course, because you're giant sized, they have now noticed that you've come into the room. But you, of course, dashed into the room.
Yeah.
And so that is your turn. But that is what you are seeing.
All right.
You can make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, 3. That's
No.
not gonna do it.
Yeah, no.
That's all right though. I don't really want to see that thing in the corner. I really don't.
Yeah, unfortunately for Gabe, it's like if he was sitting behind the DM screen, like, oh fuck, I don't want to see that. I don't want to deal with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Smokey, what would you like to do now that all of the gargoyles are taken care of?
Stairs or hole?
Wow, that sounded dirty for a minute. Take the hole. Take the hole.
I'm trying to decide between talking to the giants and just diving in the big pit.
Don't dive into it. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, you can dive into the big pit.
Yeah, let's just ride the Kit Kat and then giant say, "We're diving in the pit, y'all."
Okay.
It's a big hole. There's room for everybody.
Come on in. Yep.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I'll move you down here. Room for everybody. And so, the Tressum flies down into the big pit. Do you have any? Well, so Smokey does have a potion if she wanted to heal the Tressum, or if she's saving it, that's of course doable.
Let's see. I have 2 potions of greater healing, so I think I should probably do that. I think that my armor gives me some kind of advantage about tracking dragons, but I'll deal with that later.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of shit happening in the other room. But yeah, I'll give the Tressums a saucer of potion.
Okay. So roll 44 plus 4.
Okay, they're all healed up.
Okay. Hold on here. I wanted to double check that. I think you're right. Okay, so you are correct. So within 30 feet of you, you know if there is a dragon. The best that you get is that there is the hair on the back of your neck stands up. But you don't know the direction or type. You feel uneasy down here.
Am I able to do Smokey's movement now?
Yeah, you can hop off. You can spend half your movement to hop off of Rilix and take the rest of your movement.
Cool. All right, it's oops, not the right thing. Come over here.
Move out of my way, cat. If I had $1 for every time I had to say that.
Cool. So that's my turn.
Okay. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I think I can make it just to the stairs.
Okay. So we will
So I'm gonna take the stairs down,
move.
and then, but I don't think I have enough to get down the stairs. I think I get to the stairs.
Oh, I think
It's your call.
we'll be okay.
I can do a Dukes of Hazzard banister slide down the stairs.
Yes,
Yes. We have to walk or move. Just gravity took over.
And finally, right. And Steve, where would you like to go?
And just for the record, for my bonus action, I'm gonna healing word myself. I want to get my my hit points as high as possible before I drink my potion.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Steve is going to fly down there.
Okay. So.
He's going to stay above the ground, but he's just going to drop down to just above Hyrax and Clitoris.
All right, hold on here. So I think that puts everybody into the dungeon. Steve is down here.
Let me double check this. How far away is that? Okay, cool. 120 feet. So that was the movement to get down there.
Okay.
And still hard for us to see down that way, correct?
So you can clearly see Clitoris, Rilix, and Smokey, but your eyes are going to have to take some time to adjust. Make an Arcana check.
Let's see. Well, do I kind of like vaguely see the outline of Pyrex?
Well, no, but make an Arcana check.
That is going to be. Where's my damn Arcana? 19.
Okay. So Clitoris and Smokey and Steve and Hyrex all make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. And I'll tell you why in just a moment.
That is not Steve's strong suit. Steve got a 3.
What about Clitoris?
First, he's going to be. Oh shit, she's good. She's
Okay.
got like a below 20.
And Smokey?
I got a 9.
What about Steve?
I got a 10.
Okay. So, Steve, you come down and you realize that part of the dust that you're seeing floating in the air isn't just sand and silicate. It is the dust shed by horde scarabs. Horde scarabs are a insect that are common to dragon lairs that shed a dusty powder when they flick their wings, and people that are coated with the powder from these scarabs, dragons know they constantly know their location.
Well, for Steve's action, he's gonna cast down the hallway. He's gonna cast dancing lights to whatever. It's 120 foot, so he's just gonna cast until it hits something.
So, my goodness. So your choice. You can either hit Clitoris or you can hit Hyrex.
Well, he should be flying up, so
Oh, yeah.
he should be above Clitoris's headline, so it's gonna hit Hyrex probably.
Yeah. Is there a save that can be made on that, or does it just happen?
Let me see. 120 feet. You create 4 dancing lights in the range. You combine 4 lights to make one medium size. Is what's he doing? Sheds dim light in 20 foot.
Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. So, you do indeed dancing lights. And at the end, and so you can now see the dancing lights, a horrific image glows like day glow, like you're at a rave. An image. Let's see, what does this thing look like? A demonic snake statue. At the north end of the room, an alabaster statue carved to look like the head and neck of a giant demonic snake erupting from a block of stone. The block is 10 feet high, and the serpent is another 10 feet taller still, with 2 gleaming eyes of polished obsidian. Its fanged mouth is open as it glares down at a 20-foot diameter hole in the sandstone floor. And that's what starts glowing.
That works.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of you. All right. We will pick this up next week with the Lair of Iymrith.
2 weeks?
You're right, 2 weeks. We are 2 weeks out. You're right. So 2 weeks from today, we'll pick this up because I will be.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Cool, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.